Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday afternoon. We have 10 races coming up today. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
We start the Thursday program with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Partly cloudy skies with a fast main track and a firm turf. First of the day over the turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. Scratch the 1 and 7. A field of 7. Rider change on 4 Lansdowne Street to Andre Ramgeet. The favorite off the claim, number 6, Son of Tara. Racing at Gulfstream. The favorite was well away, Son of Tara from between horses. There goes Danessa again up the challenge. Be Sure Lisa's on the outside and she's marching forward. And Lansdowne Street is not far away, so there'll be 3 across the course in the charge to the first turn. Danessa again's in the 2 path. Lansdowne Street is at the rail. Be Sure Lisa's 3 wide. Great trip for the favorite. Son of Tara settles in behind the embattled trio, racing in 4th now. 2 lengths back to My Little Princess. Then it's a gap of 4 to Nile Princess, and on the outside, Believe in Angels. Last of all, through an opening quarter mile in 24 and 2. Into the backstretch they go. Lansdowne Street has the lead. Danessa again on the outside, 2nd. Be Sure Lisa's a joint 3rd alongside Son of Tara, who improves with an inside lane. Then My Little Princess, and the 2 at the back start to move up. Noticeably moving is Believe in Angels, 3 wide under Edgar Prado, and at the back of the field is Nile Princess as they go to the half-mile point. Trying to back down the speed here is Lansdowne Street, and Andre Ramgeet in front to half a length. Danessa again poised to strike 2nd through a 49-second half-mile. Believe in Angels, 3 wide and on a rush now from 3rd. At the inside, and Son of Tara waits her turn from 4th. Back to 5th and Be Sure Lisa, then Nile Princess and My Little Princess with less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Danessa again just took the lead on the outside, and Believe in Angels right with her 2nd. Son of Tara getting ready to switch 3 wide for a stretch drive, then back to My Little Princess and the wrap at top of the stretch. Danessa again has the lead over the top. Son of Tara now coming on, and Believe in Angels between horses. My Little Princess rallies home in the center of the course with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. The leader is now the favorite, Son of Tara. My Little Princess takes a late surge. Son of Tara will win it. My Little Princess 2nd, Believe in Angels 3rd. Danessa again ran 4th in 1:37 and 2. 6, Son of Tara takes care of business to open the day under jockey Jose Ortiz for trainer Jorge Abreu and owner Michael Dubb, the daughter of U.S. Ranger, much the best. 2, My Little Princess 2nd, and number 8, Believe in Angels, had to settle for 3rd. To the second race now, the start of the yearly Pick 4 maiden claimers over the main track in a mile and 16th. This is a first finish line race. Price tag here was $50,000. A field of 6, all the money on number 1, Transistor. And they're off. Disastrous beginning for Falconer. Must be 6 or 7 last and veered sharply to the inside. Good start for Peace Accord and All Golden, and they're heading off for the early lead from Transistor, who comes away from his rail spot to race in 3rd. Jailhouse is on his outside, and Aguero is stuck 3 wide. It's a gap of 6 to Falconer, who tries to recover after the messy getaway as they circle the first turn. It's Peace Accord in front. He has the lead. Transistor is in very tight. Transistor is now a joint 2nd alongside Aguero, who is 3 wide while 3rd. Jailhouse is between horses. All Golden is back to 2nd last, and Falconer is last as jockey Abby Medina has hold of Peace Accord, who has the pace back down through a 24 and 3 opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go, and it's Peace Accord in front by a length. Transistor along the rail trying to find some place to work. Up on the outside, Aguero still 3 wide. Jailhouse between horses. 2 back to All Golden and 3 in front of Falconer as they race to the final half mile. The opening half mile was just 49 and 1, so the leader gets everything his own way. It's Peace Accord in front. He leads at the half mile point by 3/4 of a length. Castellano trying to get inside with Transistor from 2nd. Aguero's going to be 3 wide on both turns, but he's still right in the hunt here. He's racing into 2nd. Back to 4th and ridden is Jailhouse. Falconer's trying to recover, and All Golden is now last as they round the far turn. They've yet to head Peace Accord, less than 5/16 from home. Here's Falconer with a rush. Falconer 3 wide and getting started on the outside. Transistor still has no place to go. Jailhouse is 5th, and All Golden is tailed off, and they're at the top of the stretch. Aguero comes away with the lead entering the short stretch. Transistor into the clear to try to get after him. Down the outside in Falconer, 16th to go. Aguero in front. Transistor takes another run at him now. And here's Transistor under very confident handling. Aguero right back at him. It's Transistor. It wasn't easy, but it was effective. Transistor got the money from Aguero, and then Peace Accord in 1:45 and 2. Number 1, Transistor, had a lot of obstacles to overcome in today's second race, probably too many given the field size, but he got the job done in narrow fashion under jockey Javier Castellano, trainer Stanley Gold, and the Arundel Farm. Second, number 6, Agujero, ahead of number 4, Peace Accord, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with the Thursday card, 2 turns on the dirt right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for race number 3 on the program, a mile and an eighth over the main track, $6,250 the claiming price. A field of 7. Favorites included the 2, Brown's Gap, and the 4, El Ciclone. And they're off. Good start for Fort Dixie, a good start for Yonosei. These 2 move out for the early lead from Bama Bound and on the inside, Brown's Gap. Recalibrating as widest of all, tapping on the brakes second last is Over Limit, and dropping back to last is El Ciclone. Around the first turn they go, and Brown's Gap now takes up the initiative to put ahead in front. Yonosei is back to second, 2.5 clear. Fort Dixie, who's taken in hand, third. Bama Bound at the inside is fourth, followed by Recalibrating in fifth. Second last is Over Limit, and the trailer is El Ciclone. Separated by about 7 as they roll into the backstretch through the opening quarter mile in 24 seconds flat. It's Brown's Gap and Nick Juarez calling the shots with a 1.5 advantage over Yonosei, who's tipped into the clear to race on from second. Down inside in Brown's Gap for a rather third is Bama Bound. Racing in fourth is Fort Dixie. Then Recalibrating, racing ahead of an inside running Over Limit, and 3 back to the trailer, El Ciclone. Really not been much change to the plot here through the opening half mile in 47 and 4. Got to be a pretty fast pace for this distance and level as they move to half mile from home. The leader is still Brown's Gap, 3 parts of a length. Yonosei is second. Bama Bound given the green light to try to make ground. He's actually losing ground from third. Back to fourth and Recalibrating, 3 in front of Fort Dixie. Then from the back, El Ciclone trying to get started with Over Limit as they race past the 3/8. Now there's 5/16 away, and Brown's Gap and Nick Juarez committed for home now. They lead a 1.5 lengths. Yonosei hard-working, staying second, ahead of Recalibrating, who's in stride third. That's all for Bama Bound from fourth, back to fifth at Over Limit. Then comes El Ciclone in the wrap at top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:12 and 2. Brown's Gap turns first with a 3-length lead. Recalibrating, try to get after him second. Late run for Over Limit. Yonosei on the outside. Final furlong. Brown's Gap needs a 16th more. Recalibrating, gaining ground now. Brown's Gap's almost there. Recalibrating is second. Brown's Gap recalibrating. Brown's Gap is hanging on. Recalibrating second. Over Limit got third ahead of Yonosei, who finished fourth in 1:52 and 2. Number 2, Brown's Gap, took advantage of a lackluster pace scenario in today's third race. Went fairly fast given the level and distance, but did have enough in the tank to get the victory under Nick Juarez, for trainer Safi Joseph Jr. and owners Safi Joseph and Sir David Seal. Number 7, Recalibrating, was second ahead of the 5, Over Limit, who ran third. To the fourth race now at 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch the 2 and the 3. A field of 5. Money for 5, Meet Chiquita, and 6, Dixie Licious. And they're off. Missing the start entirely was Materium, 4 lengths last. Good start for Classy Shackles and Meet Chiquita. They're the first 2 to begin. Up on the outside, Trickazar comes away to race in third. Dixie Licious is out of there fourth. And 3 back to Materium, who's last of all, as the Minnesota-bred Classy Shackles takes charge. Classy Shackles to the half-mile point, leads by a 1.5 lengths. Second is Meet Chiquita. Third is Trickazar. Ridden hard but gaining now is Dixie Licious down toward the inside. Dixie Licious all the way up into a contending spot and in a bit tight. At the back of the field is Materium trying to play catch-up after a subpar getaway as they round the far turn. Opening quarter sharp, 22 and 1, and here's Trickazar going after Classy Shackles. So the longest 2 shots in the race are 1-2 at the 3 furlong point. Not firing Meet Chiquita. Meet Chiquita is not being persevered with and is now plummeting to the back of the field. Meanwhile, Dixie Licious is ridden awfully hard, not gaining much ground. So the first-time starters in a world of hurt at this point. The only one with a chance is Dixie-licious as Trickazar comes away with the lead. 45-4 for the opening half mile. Trickazar has the lead, but Dixie-licious, who's been in a full-out drive for 3/8 of a mile, comes to call at the 8th pole. Trickazar has the lead. Dixie-licious one more time. Trickazar in front. Dixie-licious has got her. Dixie-licious rolling on by on the outside. Hard work, but a debut winner. It's Dixie-licious in front. Trickazar second. Classy Shackles third. Well clear of Michikita fourth, and then Materium, who was never involved in 121-1.
Number 6, Dixie-licious, had to work awfully hard, but worked hard enough to get the victory under jockey Louise Saez. She debuts a winner for trainer Dale Romans and Cross Sabers Farm. 7, Trickazar was second. 4, Classy Shackles, the Minnesota Invader, came off the shelf to get third. To the 5th race now, sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 1, Prospective Moment. 8 to the gate. The favorite was the 4, Honey Hearts.
And they're off. Toward the inside, a little more Summertime begins nicely, moving up between horses. The Other Cat and Honey Hearts is offensive-minded. Away racing in fourth is Just a Girl's Night Out. Then it's a length back to a Pax Sonata, moving up toward the rail. Warriors Speak ahead of Munha, and Jubilant is last. They make their way to the far turn with The Other Cat. First-time starter in front by an ex. Honey Hearts moves up alongside second. Little more Summertime is back to third. Racing from fourth and Asta Quicken is Just a Girl's Night Out. Racing ahead of Warriors Speak. Then comes Monha ahead of Jubilant and a Pax Sonata. They run to the top of the stretch after completing the quarter mile in 22 seconds flat. And with the lead, it's still The Other Cat, but Honey Hearts comes to call on the outside, trying to run home as Warriors Speak put into the clear by Jaramillo for a stretch opportunity with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Look out for Warriors Speak, the Tampa Invader, charging hard on the outside. And Warriors Speak, under very confident handling, is going to win this race pretty easy. Warriors Speak with a sharp run in her South Florida debut. She won by 2.5. Very close for second between Honey Hearts and The Other Cat. A little more Summertime. Finish fourth.
4, Honey Hearts has to settle for another minor award. It's the Oldsmar Invader. Number 6, Warriors Speak, with a better-than-look debut run over the Tampa last time out. Takes to the turf like a lawnmower run amok and wins today's 5th race under a Misael Jaramillo, trainer Ken Wesley, and owner George Santos. 3, The Other Cat with a good debut run to get second ahead of the 4, Honey Hearts, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the Late Pick 5, Maidens on Turf, right after this.
And Ghost Zipper is pulling away. Ghost Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Ghost Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, about 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch number 9, Gold Shot. A field of 8. The favorite was the 1, Battle of Blenheim.
And they're off. Good start inside for Unbridled Rebel, who heads off for the early lead. Moving up between horses, Gemologister is up to challenge from second. Up on the outside, Huntington Drive is away well. He'll land third while 3 wide. The favorite, Battle of Blenheim, was a bit slow into stride, but now races into fourth and saves ground down toward the rail. Up on the outside goes Daddy's Cozy. Back third last is Victor's Flag. Second last is Ride on Faith. And the newcomer, the Great Scatsby, is allowed to settle at the back of the field as they roll into the backstretch. The opening quarter, strong enough, 23-1. And with the lead, it's long shot Unbridled Rebel and Julian Leparoux in front by a length. Gemologister is second. Huntington Drive on the outside, third. Saving ground, fourth is Battle of Blenheim. Then comes Daddy's Cozy, racing ahead of Victor's Flag. Length and a half to the Great Scatsby, who's out of last. And now Ride on Faith is trailing the field as they go to the final half mile. With the lead, it's still Unbridled Rebel by a half a length. Gemologister creeping a bit closer second. Huntington Drive ready to go 3 wide, and at any point under Jose Ortiz, Battle of Blenheim is asked to keep his spot and asked to quicken. He'll need to do a little more than that. He's racing about 4 lengths off the lead with a quarter of a mile to go, and Johnny V's going to try to thread the needle. Outside and moving up is Daddy's Cozy as they swing into the drive. It's up front, Unbridled Rebel with the lead. Battle of Blenheim into the clear with a perfect turf trip, and he's on the attack now. Daddy's Cozy is running up on his is outside, and he's now third. With less than an eighth of a mile to go, we're down to 3. Unbridled Rebel on the outside, Battle of Blenheim. Battle of Blenheim. We'll let it. Unbridled Rebel was second. Third was Daddy's Cozy, and fourth was Victor's Flag.
Number 1, Battle of Blenheim, gets a perfect turf trip by jockey John Velasquez and gets up to win it in the concluding stages. Trainer Chad Brown and owner and breeder Mr. Joe Allen. Second, number 2, Unbridled Rebel, ahead of number 8, Daddy's Cozy, who ran third. To the 7th race now, sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Made a late scratch here of number 4, Platinum Prince, and an earlier scratch of the 7, Clift. Just 5 went to the gate. The favorite was the 3, Little Chesney.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Good start out wide for Signature Data and Moonwalker. They begin the best with Little Chesney away racing in third. Moving up to be fourth is Super Spender, and Fireman Oscar is last of all as they charge past the half-mile point. With the lead, it's Moonwalker and Luca Panici. They throttle open to a 3-length advantage over Signature Data second. Little Chesney third and chirped along. Racing from fourth, it's Super Spender, and the trailer remains Fireman Oscar, and the leader remains Moonwalker. 21-3 for the opening quarter speed. Moonwalker has the lead by 3. Signature Data second, Little Chesney third. Super Spender given the green light by Nick Juarez to start to make some ground. He's in the white blinkers. He'll be about 3 or 4 wide as they straighten in, and Fireman Oscar is last, and Moonwalker still first. Moonwalker set down for the drive with an eighth of a mile more to get. Second, Signature Data on the outside, Little Chesney, widest of all on a late run from Super Spender. Final furlong to go. The leader is still Moonwalker. Moonwalker by 2. On the outside, and Little Chesney surging. Little Chesney. Little Chesney in a very close photo, and 55-2.
Number 3, Little Chesney, keeps his unbeaten streak in South Florida intact as he gets up in the final jump of today's 7th race under confident handling from Julian Leparoux. For trainer Carlo Vaccarezza, the winning owner, his son, Nick Vaccarezza. 5, Moonwalker second, ahead of 6, Signature Data, who ran third. To the 8th race now, on the start of the late pick 3, Claimers on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. 3-year-old fillies in for a price tag of $20,000. Carlos Olivero rides 5 Pupatov, scratched the 8, 12, and 13. A field of 10. The favorites included the 4, Gator Girl, and the 7, Venezuelan Forever.
And they're off. From the outside, Drama run away well. Gator Girl is being hustled to try to go with the leader early on. Down at the inside, and third is Little Bridge. Cosita Rica comes away to race in fourth. Then it's a wall, including Venezuelan Forever, Pupatov, Samula Dora, and on the far outside went Charming Kid. Saving ground at the rail is Guidonia, and LA House is last of all. She's dropped over to the fence, and she's about 7 lengths off the lead of Drama Run. It's Drama Run in front, 3/4 of a length. Gator Girl in the 2-path races second. Little Bridge is together with an outside running third now, and Cosita Rica, who begins to progress. Puffatov is next, and 3 wide Venezuelan Forever. Then it's back to Samula Dora, Guidonia, and Charming Kid, and LA House is still reserved at the back of the field through a 24-1 opening quarter. The leader is still Drama Run, in front to half a length. Gator Girl is second, third is Cosita Rica, fourth at the inside and Little Bridge. Pupatov is next, outside in Venezuelan Forever, then Guidonia, who rides the rail with Charming Kid 3 wide. Samula Dora between horses, and LA House has been last throughout. Tries to launch an attack now inside 3 furlongs from home. Drama Run to the top of the stretch in front. Gator Girl takes a run at her on the outside second. Little Bridge is third. Wide on the course, Cosita Rica. Then in between horses and moving up now is Pupatov. LA House circles 5 wide on the outside, and they're at the top of the stretch. Drama Run yet to be reeled in. Still has the lead a length and a half. Gator Girl is second. On the outside, and Little Bridge charming home from third. LA House underway and gaining ground 8. LA House explodes. Little Bridge the leader. LA House up into second. Little Bridge. LA House got second ahead of Gator Girl third, then Drama Run fourth in 129-4.
2 wins today for winning trainer Carlo Vaccarezza. He gets them in back-to-back fashion as the daughter of Rattlesnake Bridge, number 2, Little Bridge, gets the victory. It also gives winning jockey John Velasquez his second winner of the day. This one for J&J Stables, Joe and Beasy, and Nick Vaccarezza. Nick Vaccarezza with 2 wins as an owner today. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll race on the main track and bring you the late daily double. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 9 on the program. We're on the main track at 1 mile. Non-winners of 3, the category here. Claiming price $6,250. Scratch the 10, Tagore. A field of 10. Favorites included the 3, Little Matt. And number 7, King Power.
They're off. Good start for King Power, and he heads right out for the front. Little Matt is being sent for position. Lemon Royal and Indian Scout not far away. Woodburn comes away in the vanguard as they line up for the early lead. That early lead will be held by King Power. King Power will exit the chute with the advantage over Indian Scout, who will move to the outside and try to force the issue in second. Lemon Royal now races third, and he's on the leader's outside while racing 3 wide. Then back to Little Matt, a gap of 4 to Woodburn. Fueled by Drama gets started, now moves into 4th around Woodburn. Mario's Revenge is next. Then it's Perp and Ganesh. Hangry's at the back of the group, and as they race to the half-mile point, they have King Power to catch. King Power through a 23-3 opening quarter mile leads the way. Indian Scout second, Lemon Royal is third, Little Matt is now 4th. Gap of another 4 lengths to Woodburn 5th. 3 wide and Fueled by Drama in between horses. That's Mario's Revenge. Then back to Perp ahead of Hangry and Ganesh as they round the far turn. It's still King Power in front through a 46-1 opening half mile. That's a fast pace. And here's Indian Scout looming up alongside. Little Matt scrubbed on 3rd. That's all for Lemon Royal. Nobody else is running on at all. Trying to make some impression late is Woodburn as they run to the top of the stretch. Edgard Zayas has a look of confidence aboard Indian Scout, who now overhauls King Power and works 3 clear of Little Matt. Monterey Jr. sets Woodburn down for the drive, and Hangry runs on from last with 3/16 to go. Indian Scout is now re-engaged by King Power. Running on is Hangry and Little Matt. King Power takes the lead again. Indian Scout one more time. Now Indian Scout has the lead again. King Power battles back. Indian Scout, King Power, Indian Scout. It's Indian Scout. Indian Scout for the money over King Power second, then Little Matt in 138 flat.
Favorites upset in today's 9th race is number 6, Indian Scout. Stalks the pace setter King Power. Had a big-time stretch battle, but wins that stretch battle and scores today at 6-1 under Edgard Zayas for trainer Tammy Levy and the IAB stable. 7, King Power was second. 3, Little Matt ran home for third. 10th and final race on the day over the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Scratch the 6 and 13. Favorite on the drop-in class, number 4, Keg Stand.
And runners away. Good start for Bright Venezuelan and Running the Shadows. They're the first 2 to begin. Driving up at the inside is Casimira. Psycho Girl also going to go after the early lead. It's a logjam for the early lead. And taking the worst of it there on the far outside was Order In. Order In got shuffled about 5 spots and 5 lengths, and then slamming on the brakes was Keg Stand. So the horses who took money are in trouble early on as they head into the backstretch run. With the lead, it's Psycho Girl in front. Right back at her is Running the Shadows for Prado Racing in second. It's a gap of 3 to Sweet Inspiration. She avoided that early drama and races in third. Casimira down at the inside is 4th, followed 3 lengths behind by Tinka's Bird, then Bright Venezuelan. She's dropped better than 9 lengths off the lead. It's a length back to Our Amazing Grace, followed by Written in the 2-path. Keg Stand is next, 2.5 in front of Order In, and the trailer is Captain Carol as they move inside half a mile from home. Into the far turn they go. They went through that opening quarter mile in 23-2 and a half mile in 46-4. So the pace has been swift, and up to take the lead, Running the Shadows. Right back at her second is Psycho Girl. 2.5 lengths back, Sweet Inspiration, ridden hard by Sayas, not gaining much ground. Trying to run on from the back is Order In with Keg Stand as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Psycho Girl in front. Sweet Inspiration is second, looking to secure inside position. Keg Stand explodes on the outside, and Keg Stand running by everybody like they weren't even there. Keg Stand in from Tampa and long gone. It's Keg Stand and a laugher. It's going to be Our Amazing Grace who gets second. Psycho Girl's going to outrun Order In for third, then Captain Carol and Written in 129-4.
Number 4, Keg Stand, came off a live race at Tampa Bay Downs against Special Weight Company last time out. Drops into an aggressive spot here today and delivers with an easy score as the public pick under Jose Ortiz for trainer Eddie Keneally and owner and breeders Dixiana Farm. Second was number 3, Our Amazing Grace, and third was the 1, Psycho Girl. Form for results to today's Rainbow Six pool leads a carryover into tomorrow's program of more than $300,000.
And that wraps up today. Thank you for joining us. As always, we'll see you back here tomorrow on Friday. We have 12 races on tap, including the return of Mind Your Biscuits and One Liner in race number 3. And don't forget, Friday's also Beat the Expert Day.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? tell you, Jack, I'm so tired